start working a little bit more intuitively, right? Moving gradually from measuring very meticulously to measuring a little bit more essentially with fewer measurement, but just the right one, right? So if you look at the head, right? If you look at the head here, right? Unless Carol, we can do if you want, we can do a more precise measurement.
We can do what?
We can do a more slow measurement, a more complete measurement if you want. Shall we do that?
I'm fine.
You're fine? All right.
Either, I mean, I like intuitive.
I'm sorry?
The more intuitive drawing. I like the more intuitive drawing.
You like what? To get into the drawing?
More intuitive drawing.
Okay. So, all right. So, let's try to see this as a rectangular shape. See that? Rectangular shape like this. And block it. I'm trying to block in trying to record exactly the same angle of the head, right? And the same ratio width to height of the head.
Okay, myself situated here. Here we go. Oh, you know why? I haven't been drawing on an easel. I've been drawing like this. That's why I'm not feeling familiar. Okay. So
we're blocking the volume of the head. That's too. I see. I need to. Oh, you go closer to me. Otherwise, I have distortion. All right. So,
yeah.
See the angle of the head right here, and the chin. We're also blocking the chin, right? Start. So let's block in the brow ridge. We can eyeball it here. The hair is going to be eventually expanding the size of the head here, like this, right? Our nose is almost central, but it looks to me like the right side is slightly smaller than the left side, right? So here, right? And see the trapezius here is about at the level of the mouth, right? Here. We can block in this line coming down at an angle like this, and slightly wider than the head. See that the width of the shoulder is slightly, actually considering the hair, is the same level as the head, right?
Changing my charcoal right now. Ooh.
I'm gonna sharpen it. Oh, shoes.
Shoot. Here it is. Okay, so here I am again. Trapezius coming.
See this part in here, the neck, right? So the neck here starts from more or less the level of the mouth. See that here, level of the mouth here, and it goes down like this and out a little bit. The neck comes down straight from the width of the jaw here. And this side of the neck now goes from the side of the face in here and then changes slightly direction. See that? This is the side of the face and the slightly changes direction. Side of the face, slightly changes direction.
Yeah. Okay.
Now here, then the trapezius here, the shoulder here, is more or less the same level as the other side here, maybe a little bit lower. So here, right?
Yeah, it looks lower. It looks significantly lower to me.
Yeah, right. It looks like, but look, if you align it up horizontally, it's not that much lower. See that?
Well, you're going uphill when you're doing that.
Huh?
I said, I think when you're moving your pencil, aren't you going uphill there?
See that here? See that?
Yeah.
It's the same level. It doesn't look like it.
Mm.
It doesn't look like it, but it's the same level. So
I mean, it should be.
that's tricky, right? That's tricky because well,
That is
it's what it
tricky.
is, right? It's where it is. So we want to block in where it is, right? So now,
You know what it is, Roberto?
what?
If you took this left shoulder and drew a straight line through the face, that's where the other shoulder is, and that sort of makes sense. The other trapezius.
There, see that?
Yeah.
This it's horizontal. So this is tiny, little bit higher, but not much, right? Just a very tiny little thing. So, but it does look higher. It does look higher, but it's really not. It's really not. So now we can block in. You can block this part of the rib cage. See that? In line with the face here. And now this arm here, so it's now we're blocking. So with this, this is more or less the anterior margin of the chest. Now, and just a line there like this to see if it works. Let's see where this arm is using the head. 1, 2, a little bit more than one head, right? About here. About here we have the end of the rib cage and the arm coming across. So let's go back to the arm. See this? I'm looking for points that are measurable easily. That's easily found. This is identifiable. See that? So I bring it up and I see that it's here, the corner of the mouth here.
Okay.
So now the shoulder definitely comes across quite a lot like this. This one here is,
now,
see that? So
the other one I'm seeing is the shoulder lines up with the hair, but we don't have the hair yet.
I add a little bit of hair here, see that? And I come down with that. I just add a little bit extra, so it comes out like down like that, right? More or less. It lines up with the hair, right? So this arm now will go down at an angle. Try to replicate this angle. If you look at this angle here, this triangle here, see that? Look at that triangle. Let's try to replicate that triangle there, right?
Okay.
That, like that, right? More or less, right? So, the elbow here.
Put those pencils back, please.
I'm sorry?
Would you put those pencils back
sure.
where you had them?
See that?
So I can see where you're lining it up.
See that?
Okay,
look at the triangle, right? Let's see if we have, try to memorize that. And let's see if we have
bottom of the orb.
This one here, right?
Yeah.
That probably, it's a little bit more open, right? Here like this, like slightly, but pretty close, right? Pretty close. This is now the arm. We can block in the bicep just round as a cylinder. Later we're gonna make it bumpier, because now we want to see where this where the bicep ends. It ends halfway the width of the shoulder here, the trapezius, which is an estimation. I block is an estimation, but you know, I gotta start somewhere, right?
Okay, now the arm, like the underarm there, that lines up with
halfway this side, see that? So I block in this line here as an estimation, right? We can also, if you don't want to do an estimation, we can also measure this and then check it. Look, it's a little bit wider than the face, or it gets to the brow ridge, from the chin to the brow ridge, right? From the chin to the brow ridge, put it here. All right, pretty much is where it is. That's here. So now I know this measurement here, and this comes up about halfway, midpoint here, the width of this portion of the shoulder. So here, right, I'm aligning it with that, right? And this arm goes out like this, right? And now I'm trying to look at this negative space, that this negative space in here, if it looks okay, this bumping here, this bumping here, and this spacing here, it kind of looks decent. It looks decent, so I'm gonna leave it alone now. So we have also so the elbow is about here. We estimate the size of the elbow, right?